We've kind of been talking about the annoying things that we suffer through the entire time that we live in certain places. The things that we just, you kind of muscle up for whatever reason. The rent is good, the area is good, my job is here, whatever it is. But at some point, there is that annoying thing that makes us want to move. So I wanted to know, what are the 10 annoying things that make us want to move? And this is the AI overview. So this is what artificial intelligence believes.
Send me nudes.
Makes us move. And that is number 10. We get sent too many nudes now. Number 10 on the list is lifestyle changes. Obviously, significant life events like a marriage, a divorce, or the arrival of children can prompt a need for a new living situation to accommodate those changes.
That's why we bought a different house. We had kids, and it's like, times to go.
That's why I did too.
Yeah, I mean, right? Like, we cannot exist. We could, but I don't want to kill them.
Right. When I was, I don't fully remember the moves, but I remember my sister was alive when my parents lived in an apartment. They moved into a small house, and then that is when myself and my little sister came along, and then we lived all of about another 4 years there, and then we moved to a different spot because as you get bigger, all of a sudden sisters don't want to share a room anymore. All of a sudden you start expanding, you get bigger. You need to you stretch out a little bit.
People always say, man, it's really cool of you to do for the kids. I'm like, I did not do this for the kids.
No.
I did this for me.
Right. I want them over there.
They benefit as well, but this is not for them.
Correct. Did you guys all live with your wives before you moved in with them as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that is, if you think you might want to cohabitate with this person for the rest of your life, you might want to give that a test run.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to buy a car, man, take it for a spin.
Exactly.
I'm with you. Environmental factors. Issues such as pollution, environmental hazards, or a lack of access to nature can be an annoyance that drives people to move to a cleaner, greener environment. There are certain places that I've thought about in this country that I don't want to move to because I just look at the weird conditions that they got to live in and I can't stand it.
Houston.
Too humid.
They have the humidity, they have a terrible smog problem, and most of the smog is not from the cars. Not a joke, it's from the grills.
No kidding.
I swear to God, they did like an air test, and it's smog is smog, smoke is smoke, but there were traces of barbecue in every sample that they took. Think about that.
Kidding.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably the most delicious smog on earth.
Sure.
Think about that. Like, damn, man.
But I think, if some place is cheap to live, there's a chance that nobody wants to live there.
Yeah. Arkansas.
Right.
Does not cost a lot to live.
I have a friend that moved there, and she was a bartender. And she's like, the cost of living is awesome.
Sure.
She's like, I can't find a job.
Right.
Right.
There's no industry. There's no,
Exactly. For me, I can't stand the idea of moving out to the north end of the Midwest, if you will.
North end of the Midwest.
North Dakota, Minnesota, that area.
No.
I'm sure the summers are great, but I see what they deal with in the wintertime. As much as I am a cold weather person, that's too damn cold.
That's too cold.
Also say this, it's very difficult unless you're on the water to live in a flat area for
I do not like
So if it's flat and there's just nothing to it except for you get a lot of daylight, you get a lot of sky.
Yeah.
But there's just no defining anything.
No.
So like my buddies who lived in Ohio, I go there and I'm like, everything just kind of looks the same.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
I realize I have to be near water. Okay. And it's not even that I interact with it. I cannot explain it. New Orleans, Baltimore, even Rochester, the lake was like basically my backyard. Living in Seattle, there's water everywhere. I lived in Denver for a little bit when I was a kid. But, man, I can't explain it. Even as a child, between the ages of 7 and 9, somehow I was aware that there's no body of water around me. I don't know why that matters.
I'm with you, though.
It doesn't make sense, but like any city I live in, like, I have access. And again, I'm the last guy you'll find at the beach. Or on a boat or any of that, but I just...
And I'm there with you.
Yeah.
You know me, I hate the beach, but now that I think on it, these places that I've gone, if I see great long plains of just infinite ground, I'm uncomfortable.
I can't do it.
I need to know that on the other side of that hill, there's a body of water.
That's it.
I don't know why.
It's ridiculous, but it's the exact same way.
And if there's a river, it'll flood.
Yeah, no kidding. No
if you're in a flat place, for sure.
Deteriorating home values. Again, these are the 10 annoying things that make us want to move. If nearby homes fall into neglect, overall property values in the area will decline. And this is a major concern for homeowners looking to protect their investment.
Yeah. I mean, it's the biggest investment you're going to make, presumably.
Poor quality of local services. A lack of reliable or high-quality services like sanitation, public transit, utilities, they can motivate people to relocate to a more functional area. What do you know? If people aren't making the place look clean, they don't want to be there.
Stunning.
Odd.
Stunning.
Yeah.
I went to, Ryan Castle talks about it all the time, Birmingham, Alabama. I went there one time. It is a bustling metropolis, other than the fact that there is nothing going on out there.
He is not fond of that place.
No. And they don't.
He said the one story I remember most. He's like, I'm at a restaurant, and he goes, first of all, I've just never seen an Asian guy with a Southern accent. He goes, it makes sense. It's just not what you expect. But he's like, guy rolls up, like, hey, y'all, welcome to. And he's like, so I'm trying to wrap my head around it, but he got something and he wanted crackers. And his waiter looked at him, he's being dead serious. He's like, hey, we do not call them that here. They are toasty squares. Yep.
Toasty squares.
First time I went to South Carolina as a kid, I remember talking to a woman. She was like, Maryland? Where is that?
You're in South Carolina?
In South Carolina.
Yeah.
You just kind of point up.
Basically, yeah.
Damn.
Look, I understand that if it's over here on the West Coast, we'd have a hard time mapping out the East Coast from time to time. But you're in South Carolina, you don't know where Maryland's
of
at?
where things are. No matter what, whether you've been there or not, you have
Kind
a
of
rough
close to the
idea.
nation's capital. How about that?
Right.
And where is that?
Montana, where's that at? Like,
Yeah.
it's a couple down that way.
Well, people say, well, I haven't really left here. That has nothing to do with
I've
it.
never been to the moon.
Right.
I know where it's at.
Learning geography and learning where places are has nothing to do with if you've been there or not.
Do you know where
I know where
Canada's
Australia is. I've never been.
Never been in
I
my
would
life.
like to go.
Right.
Quick side note, shout out to my son. He got all 50 states correct on the blank map of naming the 50
Right.
states.
As he worked on the state capitals.
He is trying to avoid that like the plague, Miles. And I keep bugging him.
It's dumb knowledge, but it's good.
It is.
Lack of amenities and community. Again, these are 10 annoying things that make us want to move. Moving may be driven by a desire for a different community feel, access to better parks and schools, and location closer to family and friends.
You always hear about the schools. Well, not you. As a parent. That's what, well, so we're looking for a house. Well, what's the school district like? And I'm like, I don't effing know.
It's a school.
I don't care. And again, I realized, like, okay, my wife is from, like, the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. Everyone knew each other, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I went to Baltimore City Public Schools. The only thing worse than that is a federal prison. I promise you, whatever school they go to in this city is head and shoulders above where I went to school. So I do not care at all.
Right.
That's part of the reason me and my cousins all went to private school. My parents
is
did not
awful.
want us going to those high schools.
No,
hell
man, sir, you have no idea, man.
Couple of honorable mentions here before we get to the top one. Dissatisfaction with the home, obviously.
Sure.
Bad commute, obviously. High cost of living. I got priced out of my place when the pandemic hit. I lost a lot of jobs, and then all of a sudden, I couldn't afford the rent anymore. Had to go find a new spot. And increased crime and reduced safety. When a sense of safety erodes, many people feel the immediate need to move. A 2024 survey by CrimeInAmerica.net found that for the third year in a row, high crime rate was the most undesirable trait for a place to live.
Yes.
What
I
do you
can
know?
see that.
I want to feel safe where I'm at. And then the number one annoying thing that makes us want to move, we've been talking about them all day long. Bad neighbors.
Yep.
Whether it's consistent noise, pets misbehaving, other intrusive behavior, neighbors can be a huge negative impact on your peace and quality of life. In a 2025 survey, nearly half of all Americans were open to moving due to a poor relationship with their neighbors.
You know, I'm very happy to say I have a good relationship with my neighbors, man. And it does make a difference.
I got a good relationship
Even little
with mine,
things
too.
like, hey, man, I brought our trash cans up. And then you do the same. It's just all these little things you do, but it makes for a stronger little hood there.
Exactly. A police officer in Detroit left a judge speechless, Miles.
How did he do that?
Tell me about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50 in the meantime. Have we made it to drinking time?
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk. And Steve, a thrill hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And Miles, you know how you're always bitching in the office about how Mike just drags everything out and takes too long. Well, guess what? Today, you don't have to wait for Mike to get to his headlines.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking
to
about
hear
that all the
how
time.
he made the judge speechless. I listened to you, man. Just wanted to let you know. So today, we chose one officer, Matthew Jackson of the Detroit Police Department. Are you familiar with the story, Ted?
No. Strong name, though.
It is. Matthew Jackson. When he's not a cop, he's a wide receiver. Anyway, this past Monday, he appeared in court as the arresting officer in a reckless driving and public intoxication case. And he appeared via Zoom. And as a professional, he, my friends, was in his official police button-up uniform shirt. He had his badge. However, the judge, still not impressed, and he asked him one question.
You got some pants on, officer?
No, sir.
That is correct.
Jackson,
Basically, the judge looked at him, and the case is unfolding, and the judge finally just said, Do you have pants on?
I wonder how he could see that.
Well,
because the shot was too wide.
he hadn't adjusted his camera quite properly, so the judge asked him, "Do you have pants on?" To the cop's credit, he's like, "No, sir."
Right?
Then he kind of adjusted his phone so that you could just see him essentially from the waist up. Wasn't so obvious. One of the lawyers, apparently in the case, was a little taken aback, but to the judge's credit, once the camera was adjusted, he just moved on with the trial. But I just like that. Do you have pants on, officer?
You got some pants on, officer?
Yeah.
You have pants on?
Oh, that'd be. No, sir.
We could do that on YouTube now.
I know.
Yeah.
Are you wearing pants? I'm not.
Are we supposed to be wearing pants?
You don't have to. There is no rule where they said we have to wear pants. I've not seen one rule in the 20 years I've been at this station that required us to wear pants. Just throwing it out there. So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy!
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola bichola.
All right, it's going to contest online now for Profile This, 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is next.